Hey everybody, it's Melanie coming to you from the Outer Banks, North Carolina. What is up, and Happy New Year. We are in 2018 and it is pretty damn exciting to get out of 2017 because I think we can all agree it was kind of a clusterfuck. There was a lot of moving around, people going here, people going there, fighting, angriness in the politics. We're not going to get into it. Everybody already knows. I've stopped listening if y'all haven't caught on to that. I just put on my blinders. I don't have any idea what is happening in media right now. I have no idea what's happening in world current events right now. And you know what? I feel so much better. So much better. What I do know is, though, so the second day of every month, I try to say this wrong every time, and I've tried to do this video now. This is my third time, but we're going to get it done. The dogs keep barking and yelling at me during the video, and I get distracted and have to turn it off. So one is outside, she's happy. One's in here, he's happy. The second day of every month, animals first on the second. I hope that reverses in the camera. I don't know. Anyways, animals first on the second is we put this X on our hands to help commemorate all of the animals that die daily because of taste alone. And they die after a terrifying journey. Most of them have never gone anywhere, and so when they're taken from the horrible place that they've grown up in to an even worse place where people are basically murdered and cut up into pieces, they go on this terrifying journey, and they don't eat or drink anything for probably 24 hours before they're slaughtered. And that would make sense too, that they don't have extra pee and poop inside their bodies to make a bigger mess, which is just, it's really sad that they not only grow up in miserable conditions, but then they die in miserable and even horrifying and terrible conditions. And so there's a big group now starting, and I didn't have anything to do with starting or initiating this group, but I do want to give them a little bit of a spotlight. Animals First on the Second. It's a Facebook group. You can join it. If you are having trouble finding it, I don't know if it's private or anything. You can just let me know. Shoot me a message. And I'll hook you up with the information to get in touch with that. But this is my second month doing it, and it's a growing movement and a growing cause. It's important. 63 million animals are being slaughtered every year for taste. There's not one condition on this planet that states that you must eat meat or you will die. That's a lie. The extensive amount of research that I have found has stated otherwise, and you have to be very careful about your research studies that you're looking into and seeing where they're actually funded from, because usually it trickles down to the dairy and the meat industry in one way or another, if not the government. And the government and the dairy and meat industry are like this, and they are much happier if they're like this. And as things start to shift and separate, they are getting very frustrated and angry. I've been seeing commercials on YouTube for dairy is family. That's the whole premise of it, yet dairy is one of the number one disease causing items in people's daily food regimen and diet. The inflammatory process that has started just by consuming dairy is so terrible. I can't even imagine eating dairy now. What would happen to my insides? I don't want to know. I have no intention of knowing. But the industry is struggling, and they are grasping at every little thing that they can to try to change it and get it back to the way it was. And obviously it's not working. And it's not going to work because we are loud and we are proud and we are strong, and we are the voices for those that don't have any. We are the voices for the animals. So if you are willing to step up, and even if you're an omnivore, even if you're somebody that does still consume animals and dairy products, if you have questions, please contact me. Nick is listing everything in my YouTube videos in the description. He's listing my Facebook profile. He's going to be listing my Instagram. Naked Lady Mandalas is the name of my new mandala business, and I have help from Caroline Johnston, who is doing the backgrounds for a lot of the canvases that I'm doing. Which with beautiful abstract art, really, really great personality and wonderful. It just shows. It shows so much through her artwork, and so I'm so happy to work with her. And Naked Lady Mandalas, and so I'm starting to just branch out and do all of these great things, and so I would love to have a following so that I can help you guys help yourselves to get better and get on track and feel better. So we'll start with a 30-day plant-based challenge. It's Veganuary. It's no longer January. It's Veganuary. Penelope, you asked to go outside. I'm not doing this. Stop it. Veganuary is 30-day starting January 1st. It's the 2nd. You can start today. And just by making the commitment today, you can start tomorrow. But yeah, you're going to want to do 30 days of a plant-based challenge. And to get the full effects of everything and to really start to experience how good it feels, I would definitely go the 30 days. There's some people that preach a 7-day. With 7-day, it's so easy to fall back. You don't really cleanse your body enough. By going to the 30-day mark, you really start to see the huge transformation. And that's when people start going off their medications for diabetes, blood pressure. Now I'm throwing mental illness into that. Granted, it is a conversation that you all need to have with your physicians, and granted, mine told me that I'd go crazy and die, which I didn't, so they don't necessarily know what they're talking about, but it's a big decision for mental health patients and for anybody going off their medications. Y'all need to do your research. I can't do it for you. It's not my job to do it for you. It's your job to do it for you. You have to choose to get better. You have to choose to care about your life and to care about those around you, including the animals. We can't be speciesists. We can't say that we're better than another species because of who we are. We're totally different, and you can't compare the two. It's comparing apples and oranges. Granted, they are fruit. We are all a species of some sort, but we are so completely different. So yeah. I don't know where I was going with that, but it's okay. I don't care. I need to get this video out. So Animals First on the 2nd. Fasting, and you can start it next month. Start at any time that you feel good doing it. And this is all up to you. This is your journey, your reality. You are the co-creators of your reality. But if you want to co-create health, happiness, harmony, love, all these wonderful things, kindness, ooh, that's a good 5. You need to do the work. I had to do the work. Everybody that gets to this point has to do the work. So you have to do it, and I can help you guide. I can guide you. I can get you on the right track, but I can't do it for you. 30-day plant-based challenge. Let's get ourselves feeling better. And the more that everybody starts to feel better, it's going to lift the entire planet's consciousness and make great things and wonderful things start to happen, including like changes in technology and going to cleaner technologies and going to a cleaner environment. And people are starting to notice, and they're starting to clean up their lives, and they're starting to clean up their processes. And we are not meant to be zombies on this planet. We are meant to be thriving and living and happy. Why are we here being miserable zombies attached to phones and all that jazz? We got to get out. We got to do things that make us feel good. And me doing this art, I'll show you guys a couple because they're fun. Me doing this makes me feel so good and so happy. And like, they're way cooler in person. I'm sorry, this doesn't do it justice, but this makes me feel so awesome and happy. And I do it for me. I don't do it for anybody else. I don't even do it for the money, honestly. I was giving these away left and right. I do it for me. I do it to feel good on the inside. This one I thought was really cool because Lulu painted the background. There's a sun. And then I slapped the mandala on it, and it could be a piece of artwork in your kid's room, you know, like, and I think I'm going to put this one in the kid's room because there's a hole right here. This little spot right there, there's a hole. But you can't even really tell because we covered it up nice. So, yeah, I absolutely love doing these, and I do it for me. I don't do it for anybody else. We need to start living that way. We need to start living for us because nobody else is going to do that for you. And why be sad? Why live unhappy? Why live in drama? It's not necessary. Let's live life. Let's be happy, and let's be friends, and stop. There's so much shit. Such a shit pool of stirring. Anyways, check me out on Facebook, Melanie Bortz-Brewer. Check me out on the Naked Lady Mandalas. I just decided on the name today. It was fitting that I have pictures of me with a guitar naked, and it had a mandala on it. So that's kind of where it came all about. But thank you, Brett, for the photography. Check out Ernesta Brett Dennison for all of your photography needs. Yeah, and just keep watching out for us. I will have an Etsy page coming up soon, and I will have, I'm on Instagram as well, so Naked Lady Mandalas on Instagram. I probably will get a Snapchat, and I'm trying to do all of this so that I can just share my message. I want everyone to really just feel good. I don't really care so much about myself. I want to make the world feel better. I cook for the world. You can come over and eat at my house anytime. If you are hungry, if you live in this area, come on over to my house. Shoot me a private message. And yeah, I will feed you, and it will be good. So just let me know how I can help you. I will do anything for anybody. If you want to come stay here for a week, granted, my house is like got 3 kids and 3 dogs, and it's busy. But I will teach you how to live a plant-based lifestyle, and I will help you, and shit, you just have to buy some groceries. Like, that's how easy it is. So I will do anything for anybody. So many people have helped me through the years, and I appreciate you all so much. Basically, everybody that I have met in my travels, in one way or another, you have helped me, and I just want to give you all thanks. Whether it was a negative appearance in my life or a positive appearance in my life, you've helped create the person that I am today. So thank you. I want to wish everybody peace. I want to wish you all love, and I want to wish you some namaste action. Gotta have the sound effects. Let's do some fasting for these animals. Let's get our voices heard. If you're vegan, come on, get on board. Let's share this knowledge, share this wealth of information with your friends and family. And who gives a flying fuck if they start bitching at you about a plant-based diet or whatever? Stay strong. Keep shining that light, because you know what? I stayed strong. I heard all of these same comments. We all do. You weed out your friends list. I heard all these same comments last year. Just people not nice at all about what I was doing. And look at me now. I mean, I'm a size 4. I'm going down. I can get size 3 pants up to my hips. I mean, this is awesome. Awesome. And all because of what? I chose kindness. So you can do it. Stay strong. And you're going to change. By you doing you being positive, you being a good role model, and you being a leader and in how to feel good, you will then impact anybody and everybody that's around you. They're going to start noticing, why does she have so much energy? Why does he feel happy all the time? Why doesn't he get sick anymore? Why doesn't she get angry and have relationship issues anymore? Because once you feel good on the inside, you will feel good on the exterior. So do it. Do it for yourself. Do it for your family. Get your not damn kids, I'm sorry. Get your little fluffy children off that crap. And I'm going to, one more rant. I haven't been on here in a while. I was at the cafeteria at Lily's school, and I don't care if I piss people off. This little girl said, "Oh, I love meat. It's so good, blah, blah, blah." I said, do you know where meat comes from? She's like, "No." I said, you don't know where it comes from? She's like, "No, where does it come from?" And I said to Chris, "Am I allowed to tell her?" And he was like, "No!" So I didn't tell her, but I told her to go ask her parents where meat comes from. She was so obese. She was the belly. She didn't even have a neck or a chin anymore. She was 5'5", and she's obese. And the trays at school, styrofoam trays. We can do so much better than this. I'm sorry, but styrofoam trays with the center section, milk. It is the number 1 leading cause of disease. Milk. Who owns our children? Who owns our schools? The dairy industry. So we continue to sit there through that lunch and eat our vegetable curry stir fry, and it was delicious. And all the children asked, "What was that? What are you eating? Why are you eating that? Why don't you eat what we have?" They were all wondering. They were all questioning. They were asking the right questions, and they're kids, and I'm so proud of them. And we talked about it being a vegetable stir fry, and that we don't eat meat and dairy. It's not good for our family to eat that. And they were totally understanding, and I asked them if they wanted to try some, and they all said no. But they're asking questions. And the kids that eat here, they end up liking to eat here because they don't feel bad after eating here. They notice a difference. A lot of kids that I'm talking to are self-proclaimed vegetarians. They're noticing a difference. They're having trouble kicking the dairy because it's addictive. We all know this. If you don't know this, ask me. I'll tell you. It's addictive. It binds to the opioid receptors in your brains. It's an addictive process. Why do you think you can't kick it? Kick that shit. Get out of it. Ugh. Anywho, I'm done ranting. I'm officially done ranting. Nick, if you want to crop this video down, you go right ahead. I wish you all a blessed new year. I will be checking back in occasionally. My kids come back tomorrow, so I'm probably going to be quiet for the next couple of weeks, trying to get my life back to where it used to be, with cleaning, tidying, kids, chores, all of those things. Now adding mandalas, so it's going to be an adventure, but it's worth every minute. So I wish you all the best. Adios.